Welcome to the Horror Hour, where your darkest fears come to life. Each episode delves into spine-chilling tales, eerie phenomena, and the unsettling unknown. Join me as we explore the stories that make your skin crawl and your imagination race. Turn down the lights and let the horror begin.
Shadows of Summer Isle. The sun dipped low, casting a golden sheen over the tranquil waters as the sea breeze cut through the gentle waves. Laughter and clinking glasses filled the air as 9 friends, Sam, Emma, Dan, Rachel, Mike, Laura, Tom, Jess, and Alex, celebrated the start of their long-awaited weekend getaway. The hustle and grind of city life had worn them thin, and Summer Isle promised a much-needed escape.
Cheers to us.
Tom toasted, holding up his beer.
Cheers!
The group chorused, their voices blending with the soft hum of the boat's engine. Excitement buzzed among them as they looked forward to fishing, swimming, and nights by the campfire. As the sun began its descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Summer Isle loomed in the distance, a dark, brooding silhouette against the fading light. The friends could hardly contain their anticipation.
We're almost there.
Jess shouted over the wind, her face lit with enthusiasm. The sea breeze anchored offshore, and they ferried their gear to the rocky shore in a dinghy. The island's dense foliage surrounded them as they trudged through, finally reaching a clearing where a rustic cabin stood, seemingly abandoned but welcoming. By nightfall, a crackling fire cast flickering shadows on their faces. They gathered around it, reminiscing about old memories and sharing their dreams for the future. The stars glittered overhead, but the island's stillness seemed almost palpable, an unseen presence lingering at the edges of their revelry. Morning brought a troubling discovery. The sea breeze was gone, vanished without a trace. At first, they hoped it was a prank or a mistake, but as hours turned into days, anxiety began to settle in.
I'm sure it's just a temporary thing,
Rachel said, though her voice betrayed her fear. Their attempts to signal for help were futile. The dense foliage and rocky shoreline made it difficult to spot even their small boat. Supplies dwindled, and the group began to fracture under the strain. Fishing proved challenging. The once tranquil waters became treacherous, with hungry sharks circling their small boat. Tensions flared, and in a frantic effort to protect themselves, the sharks claimed one of their own. The screams of their friend, Dan, echoed across the waves, leaving the survivors to grapple with both their loss and their worsening predicament. As days turned into a blur of sun and desperation, the island's eerie atmosphere began to take its toll. Supplies dwindled, and the group's unity eroded. Nights became torturous as whispers filled the darkness, too faint to understand but enough to unnerve them. Laura was the first to disappear, swallowed by the shadows of the forest. Her absence was met with denial, then fear, and finally, a grim acceptance. One by one, their number dwindled. The remaining friends, now fractured and paranoid, fell victim to the island's sinister forces. Jess drowned in a desperate swim for freedom, while others succumbed to madness or were taken by unseen horrors. Only Sam and Emma remained. They were driven by a fragile hope, scavenging for food and water, and finding solace in each other's presence. As the island's dark forces closed in, their struggle became a battle against the encroaching despair. One stormy night, with thunder tearing through the sky, they huddled together in the cabin. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, beckoning them to surrender to the island's darkness. Their resolve was tested as they fought to stay awake, the spectral voices almost tangible in their fear. The storm raged through the night, and as dawn broke, a rescue helicopter appeared on the horizon. Weak and trembling, Sam and Emma were airlifted from the island, leaving behind the haunting memories of Summer Isle. Years passed, but the scars of their ordeal remained. Sam and Emma tried to rebuild their lives, but the nightmares of Summer Isle lingered. They avoided speaking of their experience, though the island's whispers haunted their dreams. The island itself remained shrouded in mystery, with the secrets of the vanished friends buried deep. Occasionally, they would hear rumors of strange occurrences and lost boats in the area, but the truth remained hidden, known only to the restless spirits of the island. Summer Isle had been a paradise turned into a nightmare, a place where some secrets were best left undisturbed. For Sam and Emma, it was a chilling reminder of how swiftly a dream can become a nightmare and how some shadows are best left unexamined. In the end, Summer Isle remained a ghostly whisper on the wind, a somber testament to the fragility of human hope and the darkness that sometimes lurks just beyond the horizon.